go shopping.
What kind of earthquake?
Scientists just find one faulty line over there by my corner. And even though they say it's stationary, it's there. So we need to go and get our survival kit.
Like what?
What you mean, like what? Plastic bag to put your important papers in, like water, medication, flashlight, radio, canned goods, things you need, things you might need, just in case you can't get out of your house after a natural disaster. These 2 plastic containers, the children them could paint them up in their special colors so they could know what they're looking for when you send them to look for it.
That's one thing I like about you. You always ready.
Your #1 team in the North. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
And that's going to do it for us here in the North. I'm Ramiko Knowles.
And I'm Jay Philippe.
Thanks so much for watching. Here's a live look at the Bahamas tonight, coming your way next.
ZNS News is brought to you by the new BTC. Fiber is here. Faster, stronger, more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
This late night, police probing the circumstances surrounding the death of a woman at a Rastafarian community here in New Providence. Early indications are the woman may have taken her own life. What we know so far, just ahead. International Day of the Girl Child observances held today. We'll show you locally how the day is being celebrated with style and intention. But first, PLP is showing up in droves today as Sebastian makes yet another step toward a party nomination for the upcoming general election. Those stories plus the day's other news this Thursday, October 9th, 2025. And we thank you for staying up late with us this Thursday evening. I'm Corvell Pyfrom. It was a busy afternoon at the Progressive Liberal Party's headquarters as scores of supporters assembled there, all wanting to see for themselves several of the candidates now vying for the party's nod in the upcoming general election, who were appeared before the Candidates Selection Committee. Now, there's no specific timeline for when the committee will make its final decision, but the process, we understand, is expected to be adjudicated quickly.
Our family member, Sebastian, a proven businessman, a visionary leader, someone who cares for the people and cares for this country.
By the crowd gathered outside PLP headquarters Thursday afternoon, it looked more like this was nomination day, but it wasn't. And when Fort Charlotte aspiring candidate businessman Sebastian finally emerged from the candidates' interview process inside, it sounded more like a victory party. It wasn't.
I'm just happy that I have it behind me now. I think it's evident from the support out here that the choice should be clear, but even if I'm not selected, I will still support whoever is.
Bastian, an accomplished businessman, told reporters it's those very skills and his ability to delegate responsibilities that he looks forward to using as a representative.
Edson, I have over 20 companies and I'm only the CEO of one. I didn't build my businesses by myself. I have more than competent teams to try continuity in those businesses. I'm here to serve. I have a higher purpose now and I'm going to focus on that.
Also appearing before the Candidates Committee, Long Island hopeful Renika Knowles.
Long Islanders are very ambitious, self-resilient, and they need persons who are actually going to go and get the work done.
Meanwhile, Member of Parliament for St. Anne's, Adrian White, believes the Boundaries Commission's report should be released much sooner, but says he hopes once that report is produced, all candidates are pleased with it. Commission member, Deputy Prime Minister, the Honourable Jessica Cooper last week shared the analysis is not complete and that Prime Minister, the Honourable Philip Davis, believes a later report would have a more accurate information. For his part, White says he's satisfied with his constituency as it is, confident it will remain a free national movement stronghold.
The decision's really taking too long. I don't think the public has any doubt why and what the present government is up to, even though it's under the parliamentary register. But the FNM is has a strong seat in St. Anne's. When Perry Christie last changed the boundaries, which was the last time the boundaries were changed, to me it seemed like they put every single polling division that would ultimately come out as an FNM polling division into one seat. And that's why you see St. Anne's is a massive constituency running through parts of Fox Hill, running through parts of Camperdown, runs all the way around along the coast of Yamacraw.
Bit of other news here at 11. 4 months into the new fiscal year, the government's lauding an economic achievement that the Minister of Finance says lends to more relief and more results for Bahamians. We hear more tonight from our Altavis Munnings.
According to Ministry of Finance statistics, the Bahamas achieved a 0.5% fiscal deficit for the budget year ending June 30th, 2025. This result is within the government's target range of 0.3 to 0.7% and represents an improvement from the 13.7% deficit recorded in 2021. Minister of Finance, Prime Minister the Honourable Philip Davis, says the achievement is about more than balancing the books, but rather delivering results that make life better for Bahamian families, stressing that every dollar saved on debt is a dollar that can go towards schools, hospitals, family islands, and helping Bahamian families meet the cost of living. During his 2025-2026 budget communication this past May, Prime Minister Davis disclosed that the government's fiscal performance for the initial 9 months of the fiscal year showed a 16.6% decrease in the deficit to $178.9 million, which accounted for 1.1% of nominal gross domestic product compared to 1.4% in the previous year. And in dollar terms, the deficit in the previous year was $214.4 million. He reiterated that since his administration assumed office, the fiscal deficit has followed a consistent downward trajectory. The Bahamas, the Prime Minister assured, is back on stable ground, and the tough choices made to protect the economy are paying off. He added that his government remains focused on responsible financial management while connecting fiscal progress to sustainable development, stating that government's fiscal policy also drives protecting the environment and preparing for the future. Reporting in studio for the Bahamas tonight, I'm Altavis Munnings.
All right, thanks, Alto. Always good to have you with us at 11. All business in the afternoon session on House of Assembly proceedings yesterday as legislators got down to work, tabling several bills and proceeding with the first reading of a bill first passed more than 20 years ago. As Lloyd Allen tells us, what's on the table is touted as a turning point for the country in protecting the digital privacy of people.
The data protection bill is being hailed as a timely piece of legislation. Prime Minister, the Honourable Philip Davis, pointing to its relevance, noting that much has changed since the landmark bill was introduced back in 2003 throughout the region. Explaining the content of the bill, the Prime Minister says it seeks to enshrine provisions to protect personal data and build on empowerment, trust, and innovation.
We want to empower our people to give every resident more control over their personal information. We want to build trust between consumers, businesses, and the government by setting out clear and transparent rights, rules, and obligations. And we want to encourage innovation by giving data controllers and companies the clarity they need to operate responsibly, confidently, and fairly.
Spanning e-commerce, artificial intelligence, and fintech, the bill also allows more autonomy on personal data.
They'll be able to access their data, correct it, or even have it erased if it is no longer needed. In certain instances, they can object to how it's being used.
This component, he says, essentially lays the framework for legal recourse on instances of misused data, as well as it protects vulnerable groups like children, the elderly, or those unable to protect themselves. Biometric and genetic information also now included in the personal data definition, with the overall rollout set over the course of years.
The intention is not to blindside the business community overnight. To make sure that the new system works effectively, we will be strengthening the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner, giving it the tools, the staff, and the authority it needs to effectively do its job and enforce the Act.
The goal is to mount a series of education campaigns and forums to prepare local businesses and individuals for the implementation of the new data protection bill. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
Lloyd, police tonight are looking into the circumstances surrounding the death of a woman in a community off Fire Trail Road. Fern Carey with what we know tonight.
Members of the Rastafarian camp off Fire Trail Road are mourning the loss of a longtime female member of that community who was found dead there Thursday morning. Police Press Liaison Officer Chief Superintendent Sharia King said a member of the camp made the shocking discovery just before 8 o'clock and notified police. She said the woman's death is being considered an alleged suicide at this time.
Officers responded and discovered an adult female in her early 30s that is a resident of this area, hanging from an outside work shed. Both Madam Coroner as well as the pathologist visited the scene, and investigation into this matter continues.
The Chief Superintendent urged family members to conduct wellness checks on their relatives who may be having difficulties in life. Her comments come amidst an uptick in suicides and attempted suicides in the country in recent times.
This is concerning to us. Every matter of this type is concerning to us, and we ask that those persons that are going through a difficult time to reach out to a trusted individual, a pastor, a police officer, a counselor, and ask for assistance. But I also like to urge to the family members, you may see family members in trouble, in distress, struggling, reach out to them.
Ambassador Rithman McKinney of the Ethiopia Black International Congress said the deceased lived in the camp for some 20 years and was the mother of 2 teenaged children. He described her as a guiding light who was active in youth programs, often teaching young people about the Rastafarian faith. The community leader noted, however, that in recent months she did not appear to be her usual self.
The last 3 years, I think, from my understanding, she didn't make a trip to Haiti, and when she came back unstable for the last 3 years. But her movement, her activities inside the yard was pretty okay. She had no problem at all. Everyone knows she had like a little off sometimes. Sometimes she talk off, but I think that happened for the last 3 years. But she was active, going to the church, coming to celebration. So this is a total surprise to us, I mean.
An autopsy will be performed to determine the exact cause of her death. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Fern Carey.
After the break, the day's other news. In a moment, a new news emergency app is now available. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight at 11. That story in the day's other news on the other side of the break.
Step into a life of luxury and convenience with the Commonwealth Bank Platinum Card. From earning premium cashback rewards on every dollar spent to enjoying comprehensive travel insurance, shop with confidence, knowing your purchases are protected. Our Platinum Concierge service turns your requests into reality, wherever life takes you. Let the Commonwealth Bank Platinum Card be your passport to exceptional experiences. Commonwealth Bank, leader in personal banking services.
Things may be tough, but Wendy's got you covered. Grab a day single or chicken sandwich with a junior fries and 16-ounce beverage for just $6.95. Why choose less from the other guys when you can get more? At Wendy's, we're providing bigger bites and better deals. So purchase your Things Tough Value Meal today. Now available at all locations, excluding the airport and food truck.
got termites and need to get rid of them fast, trust Rentokil Initial. With over 60 years experience in the Bahamas, the global brand, training, and expertise can't be beat. Only Rentokil Initial gives you a 3-year warranty and payment plan options on termite fumigation. No one can match the range of treatments we offer, such as fumigation, pre-construction treatments, termite monitoring, and more. No matter where you are in the Bahamas, we will come to you. When it comes to complete termite eradication, there's only one name, Rentokil Initial.
Throughout our lifetime, we must all make decisions. No matter how we choose, the right one just needs to be made. Like having J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers as your insurance partner. We've been serving the Bahamas for over 100 years. Whether you need home, motor, marine, or commercial insurance, make the right decision. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance. Peace of mind.
And we thank you for staying with us this Thursday night. Well, there's now a new way the public can get up-to-the-minute news and emergency alerts right at their fingertips. The Department of Information and Communications Technology launching its Bahamas News and Emergencies app today. Officials say along with news items, users will be able to share their opinions through interactive polls. And according to Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Economic Affairs, Wade Watson, Phase 2 of the project is already in the works.
I urge all Bahamians to get registered today. In a world where timely information is crucial, this tool will empower our people, ensuring that you are informed and prepared no matter the circumstances or the situation. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity to extend heartfelt gratitude to our key stakeholders, including the Department of Information and Communications Technologies, the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas, the Bahamas Information Services, the Disaster Risk Management Agency or Ministry and their team, the Royal Bahamas Police Force.
Director of the Department of Information and Communications Technology, Charlene Lang, believes this app will truly change local tech use.
Today, we are very proud to celebrate the Benia app, a true game changer in how we access and share important national information. This app is designed to bring ease of centralization to everything we need to know, especially when it comes to emergency events and critical national updates.
Residents of the Tall Pines constituency are set to make a splash with the official opening of a brand new community pool. It's a venture spearheaded by the Ministries of Youth, Sports and Culture and Health and Wellness, aimed at giving young people a safe and positive space to gather. Minister of Health and Wellness, the Honourable Dr. Michael Darville, touted the initiative as another step towards promoting health, recreation and youth engagement within the community.
And that's the beauty about it. It's not just a renovation of a pool. It is partnering with youth, sports and culture to assist us with programs, particularly with swimming and a lifeguard, so that elderly residents and from my constituency office, when we do low-impact workouts for residents, we can utilize the pool.
With its grand opening in about 3 months, Minister Darville also says the pool not only enhances the area, but provides opportunities for residents and young people to build confidence, learn new skills, and stay active.
I want to thank the residents of Tall Pines for their patience. I've had this sign up here, the park is out of service for almost a year. That has displaced and created some difficulties. Now that we are at this particular point, we will give them what they truly deserve and do it in a magnificent way that would be beneficial, not only to the young people, but all.
This one is for all the girls from a special group of female students who celebrated the upcoming International Day of the Girl Child with intention and style. We get more from Danielle Dean.
We are girls, we are powerful, we are strong.
The perfect declaration for girls in the Bahamas as countries all across the globe prepare to celebrate International Day of the Girl Child. The 7th to 12th graders of Windsor High School's Girl Empowerment Club rallied together before classes Thursday to celebrate sisterhood.
For the Girl Empowerment Club, we try to get all the girls together because as a community, we're stronger together. So we have meetings often doing based on events that we're planning on doing to uplift girls.
These 11th graders are avid golfers and talk about the pressures that come with being girls in sports.
Being a student athlete, especially as a girl, it can be a lot harder.
I've been striving for, working towards a scholarship my whole life, and I just accepted one, so it just means an awful lot to me.
And while thriving athletically has been a major goal for these girls, special guest, wife of the Prime Minister, Anne-Marie Davis, detailed some of the limitations placed on others in different parts of the world.
Some young ladies, some girls are not allowed to attend school. And you know what that does? It limits their opportunities and it limits them from becoming fully empowered.
9th grader Layla Marie Bryce says she sees girlhood as the greatest honor.
As we live in a male-dominated world, we want women to feel more and to do more, lead more, and it's just great to see it being done here at Windsor and it being voiced and recognized through these very empowering ladies in the club. I'm just so grateful to be a part of it.
International Day of the Girl Child is Saturday, October 11th. Reporting for the Bahamas Tonight, Access Now, I'm Danielle Dean.
The Bahamas Tonight at 11 turns to sports. Next, here's Alma Joel Knowles with a preview.
BAI says baseball back in full swing. Details of that story and more coming up in sports.
Bahamas, get ready to celebrate 25 years of rhythm and power. It's the Sting Jungle Group 25 years of music concert featuring live performances by KB, Let's go! Carl McDonald, Dyson Knight, and D-Mac. With music by DJ Red and DJ Pressure. November 1st, 8 p.m. sharp at the Farm on Marshall Road. Grab your tickets now at BahamasEtickets.com. Call or WhatsApp for tickets 424-6433 or 477-0191. Sponsored by Island Upkeep, J.S. Johnson, Gatorade, Today & Co., The Farm, and Chris Similin and Associates.
For every shape-up, after-school activity, unplanned home repair, and other day-to-day spending, there's SandDollar. SandDollar is a convenient way to send and receive money instantly. SandDollar is easy to use. It's safe and secure. Just like physical cash, SandDollar is issued by the Central Bank of the Bahamas. And best of all, there are no fees for individuals to send or receive funds. Download a SandDollar-enabled digital wallet and enjoy the benefits of the digital Bahamian dollar. Spend it locally. Transfer it to and from a local bank account or convert it to and from physical cash. Learn more at www.sanddollar.bs.
Where you grabbing all these pizzas, boy?
Hey, Marcos, boy. We have a special on all the large one-topping pizzas, boy.
Pineapple.
All.
Barbecue.
All. Hey, VAT included, boy.
I need the $10 special plate. How many of them would you like? 20 in it. Thank you so much, man. $10, that's it. The Marcos got that deal, boy.
The internet isn't just for surfing. There's a sea of shoppers buying online, and you can connect with them on Tingsy. Tingsy is the SBDC's online storefront built for Bahamians. Take your business to the next level by selling to customers online, both at home and around the world. People want Bahamian things, and if you got things to sell, sell on Tingsy. Find out how you can connect with a sea of buyers by visiting tingsybahamas.com.
Welcome to your Thursday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports after a slight hiatus due to some inclement weather over the past few weeks. High school baseball resuming here in the capital. The BAIS season now in full swing. Action yesterday over at the Blue Oak playing fields. St. John's Jolly Green Giants facing off with the St. Anne's Blue Waves in senior boys play. This one definitely would be worth the price of admission, going down to the wire in the final inning. The Giants, however, would escape with the 10-9 victory. Post-game, Zenasol sports team catching up with the coach of the Blue Waves, who spoke about some of the challenges this season has presented thus far.
Well, unfortunately, this is our first game, which is very deep into the season. I think the previous games were rained out. As you know, we would have been having a lot of rains, and I melted the other day. So that has really impacted us. And obviously, it would have impacted the level and the number of practices we would have had. We had a lot of cancellations in practices. So basically, it's just good to get out now to actually play a game. No. Well, basically, we have a system where we try to limit our walks. Okay, I only require the pitchers to come up and throw strikes. I only require my infield to keep the ball in the infield and the outfield to keep the ball in the front of them. As we go through the season, these guys will get better and better. But if they focus on some of the fundamentals that we always practice, when we do get a chance to practice, we'll be okay.
Still on baseball, in news from the MLB, the World Series dreams for Bahamian baseball superstar Jazz Chisholm and his New York Yankees have officially been dashed. This after Jazz and the Yanks were eliminated last night by their AL East rival, the Toronto Blue Jays, in Game 4 of their American League Divisional Series. The Blue Jays, powered by their star players Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and George Springer, would send the Bronx Bombers packing with a 5-2 win. For Chisholm, he would go 0-3 at the plate with a walk. Now, with their season officially done, a number of questions looming surrounding the Yankees clubhouse. Most pressing, the status of Yankees manager Aaron Boone, and what pieces could they add to the roster to help them get over the hump, as the most storied team in American sports is still in search of their first World Series title since 2009. To the hardwood, mini basketball set to see a revival here in the country. The Island Youth Basketball League, powered by Ballin' by the Beach, is set to launch tonight at the Kendall G. Lysak Gymnasium, opening new opportunities for children from K4 through grade 8. With the vision every island, every player, the IYBL will bring together more than 600 young athletes in its pilot season.
Many of us remember when mini basketball first had presence in the Bahamas. It gave young children their first introduction to the game, teaching them the fundamentals in a way that was fun, and I stress fun, safe, and accessible. Over time, the momentum slowed. But today, we see it revived through the IYBL. This is more than a restart. It's a fresh foundation for the future of Bahamas basketball.
So in the pilot phase of IYBL, we run 7-week blocks that blend skills, fun, and life lessons. So parents will see progress not in just basketball, but in teamwork and confidence and leadership.
People talk about mini basketball. You know, it's only something that I saw from a distance. But to know that now in 2025, we have an opportunity to bring some of those things of yesterday years to the present and to be able to impact the future generation, I'm excited, and to be a part of it. I think the best part of any structure, I think, is the foundation. Those of you who are builders may disagree with me, but that's the part of the building that holds the most weight.
So on hoops, NBA preseason action last night. Buddy Hield and the Golden State Warriors back on the floor taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. Buddy with a decent showing in his second preseason game, posting 13 points in 16 minutes of game action. Buddy buckets going 5 of 10 from the field and 3 of 6 from behind the arc. Buddy chipping in with 4 boards as well. As for the Warriors, they would escape with the 129-123 win to improve to 2-0 on the preseason. Next up for the Warriors, a rematch of their preseason opener versus DeAndre Ayton and the Lakers. That game will take place on Saturday. And finally, in track news, the second annual Athlos NYC, a women's-only track and field meet featuring some of the fastest competitors in the world, begins tonight. Bahamian hurdler and world record holder Devin Charlton competing in the women's 100-meter hurdles event set for this weekend. Alongside Charlton would be her training partner and Olympic gold medalist Messiah Russell, Americans Grace Stark and Alicia Johnson, as well as Jamaican Megan Tapper. The event was created by Alexis Ohanian, co-founder of Reddit and the husband of tennis legend Serena Williams, in an effort to highlight female track and field year-round as opposed to just during the Olympic cycle. And that's when we look at your sports on this Thursday. I'm Amajal Knowles, signing off until tomorrow.
Get this straight to our new sales and marketing office, Centerville House, 5th floor, ASAP.
New sales and marketing office, Centerville House, 5th floor, quick.
New sales and marketing office in Centerville House, 2nd Terrace West, 5th floor, on my way.
Sales and Marketing Office, Centerville House, 2nd Terrace West, 5th floor.
You could have caught a ride with me. We're only a block away from ZNS.
ZNS Sales and Marketing has moved to the 5th floor, Centerville House, 2nd Terrace West. For more information, call 502-3800.
We want to check in now with Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean, who has an update on the tropics and our complete weather forecast.
Good evening, Colville. As of 8 o'clock this evening, the center of Tropical Storm Jerry was some 140 miles to the east-southeast of the northern Leeward Islands, still tracking towards the west-northwest at some 18 miles per hour. The maximum sustained winds, well, that has not changed over the last several hours, still holding at 65 miles per hour, and we anticipate that turn will take place late tomorrow, taking it towards the north. And then the second area we're looking at, to the north of the Bahamas, low pressure expected to fall, will move north away from the Bahamas, so not a problem there at all for us with that system. And as we take a look at our live weather radar, still have those pockets of showers over parts of the northwest Bahamas, and that will provide a couple of heavy downpours during the course of the night and early morning hours as well. And temperatures around the islands, Marshall, Barbacoa, 81 degrees, Greentoll Key at 79, 79 also at Freeport, Grand Bahama, the Berry Islands at 82, Alsam, Bimini, 83 degrees, 82 in Harbor Island, Roxanne, Eleuthera, 80, 80 also in Artistan, Cat Island, Black Point, Exuma, Camp Space, Orlandos, and Fresh Creek, Central Orlandos, all at 78 degrees. Then we pick up a couple more 80s in San Salvador and Rumkey. Georgetown, Exuma, another 80 degrees there as well. Ragged Island, Clarence, San Island, and Crooked Island at 81. Betsy Bay may go on to 79, Ackland 79, Matthew Tiny Nago 82, and the Turks and Caicos Islands also reporting 82 degrees. And your forecast tonight, we are looking at cloudy with periods of rain and a thunderstorm in the mix with a low temperature around 77 degrees. And tomorrow it's going to be cloudy, a bit on the breezy side with an afternoon thunderstorm popping up, 84 degrees for your high temperature, and extended weather forecast, a bit cloudy right through Saturday with occasional rains and isolated thunderstorms. Sunday, a lot better. Partly sunny conditions that short-lived. On Monday, we'll see some more gray skies with showers and thunderstorms in the mix. But as of Tuesday, skies will open up, lots of sunshine in the forecast, and that will carry us through the balance of the week. But those daytime temperatures are pretty much seasonal in the upper 80s. Carvel.
Thanks a lot, Basil, and thank you for being with us here at 11. I'm Corbell Pyfrom, and for all of us, take care, be well, and remember, we'll be looking to see you right back here again tomorrow evening. Good night.
At Bahama Boulevard, I'm Sean Innes. This is ZNS.